In this module, we will identify the Microsoft 365 sync requirements, review multi-tenant considerations, identify configuration options, and review the next steps to validate settings and configurations. Microsoft 365 Sync requires Microsoft Global Administration permissions. MailAssure applies one-to-one mapping between MailAssure admins and Microsoft Tenant Admins to prevent syncing domains or mailboxes to the wrong customer. To ensure correct mapping, create a subadmin for each of your client's Microsoft Tenant Admins. The MailAssure user guide provides detailed instructions on multi-tenant Microsoft 365 Sync. All domains selected during the M365 Sync. Bind to your selected region. If you need a particular domain to have a different data storage region, exclude it from the sync and add it manually. The Sync All Microsoft 365 Domains option, enabled only when all domains are selected, automatically adds future domains detected in the Microsoft tenant and applies the same settings configured on the settings page to those domains. Select various services, configurations, and settings during the Microsoft 365 Sync, such as Domain Setup. If a domain doesn't already exist in MailAssure, it is automatically added. Mailbox Import. All mailboxes linked to the selected domains are added. Mailbox type, for example, distribution list, shared mailbox, or regular mailbox, are auto-detected based on the type defined in Exchange. Existing mailboxes. If a mailbox already exists in MailAssure, its service settings remain unchanged. If you deselect a previously selected mailbox during sync, all services for that mailbox are removed. Regional settings. The chosen time zone, date format, and time format are applied to each imported mailbox. Activating and configuring selected services included in the Microsoft 365 Sync involves enabling and setting up specific features to enhance security, compliance, and usability such as automatic ESR. If enabled, email scout reports will be sent automatically to each recipient in your domain. Archiving ensures the long-term storage and retrieval of emails for regulatory compliance and organizational needs. SSO Single Sign-On simplifies user authentication by allowing access to multiple systems with one set of credentials, improving security and user convenience. Destination routes for each domain are configured based on Microsoft's settings. An outgoing authenticating user is created for each domain. This user is set to allow re-authentication. Permit outgoing mail from any Microsoft 365 IP address. Activate the following configurations in the Domain-Level Mailboxes Configuration tab. Only accept email to your defined mailboxes. Protect specific mailboxes only. After completing the Microsoft 365 Sync and confirming that all domains and mailboxes are correctly displayed, the following steps can be performed in MailAssure. Verify that the selected services such as incoming protection, outgoing protection, and archiving have been correctly applied. Ensure that branding elements, such as logos, are correctly set up. Additionally, verify that ESRs are enabled and properly customized using the default templates for end users. If single sign-on is enabled, configure OAuth with Microsoft 365 to allow users to log into MailAssure using their Microsoft 365 credentials. To ensure that mail is properly filtered and secured, and email traffic is routed, delivered, and archived, complete the following actions outside of the MailAssure application. Update the domain's MX records to route incoming emails through MailAssure's filtering servers, ensuring that MailAssure handles spam and threat filtering before emails reach Microsoft 365. Without this, incoming emails bypass MailAssure, reducing its effectiveness in protecting the domain from spam and malicious emails. Configure a partner receive connector so that Microsoft 365 accepts filtered email from MailAssure. Disabling Microsoft's built-in spam filtering prevents conflicts between MailAssure's filtering and Microsoft's default filtering, ensuring consistent and accurate email delivery. If using outgoing filtering, configure the outgoing filtering setting with Exchange Online to route outgoing mail through MailAssure. This allows scanning of outbound emails for spam, malware, and policy violations. This step prevents the domain from being blacklisted due to outgoing spam and ensures compliance with email policies. When email archiving is enabled, set up journaling to ensure that MailAssure captures a complete and compliant record of all sent and received emails. This step is crucial for organizations that require long-term email retention, legal compliance, or e-discovery capabilities. Manually trigger an immediate synchronization between Microsoft 365 environment and MailAssure using the Sync Now button. This action ensures that any recent changes, such as newly added mailboxes, updated domains, or modified aliases, are reflected in MailAssure without waiting for the next scheduled sync.